Yodelay, except for you being a little bit shorter, did you grow in any powers? You'd be quiet.
Yeah,
You know, as I've been adventuring, I just get stronger and stronger the whole time. I really feel like I'm really coming into my own.
It looks like you grew a little bit of muscle there. Did you eat your spinach?
Strong to the finish because I eat my spinach.
We've done it again. We have broken the DM.
and you see Yodelay's echo just appears to be. I want to say just for fun, it's taller. His echo is taller than him. Yeah. So your echo's just looking down at you, Yodelay, like what's going what?
Can his echo give him like a piggyback ride?
I look at my echo and be like, carry me.
Can your echo physically interact with objects like with like you permanently? I don't know if it can.
It totally can. It's a physical thing.
Okay, awesome. So
I'm sorry. It totally can. It's a physical thing.
So you just get on its back like Yoda from Empire Strikes Back and start riding. And you'll be like this for another 24 hours. Woo! Our monster hunters had made it to the Feywild, had ventured into the Healing Lagoon area where there was a gigantic pyramid, had headed down and had fought a creature known as a Morkoth, basically a tentacle-like creature that used charms and other various magical means to try to destroy the party. But thanks to Arlen and Yuri and the other two, they had managed.
There are three others. Thank you. Do not forget Arlu.
And the rest.
They relegated its pronoun.
Just because we wanted to talk to the Morkoth as opposed to fight him at the end does not mean we are the rest. Okay.
You had managed to defeat
Skipper
it.
and Marianne.
And Marianne.
And as you did, you had found a magical item, which it's exuding evocation magic, but other than that, you can't tell quite what it does. And so as we roll back around to the game, we are going to, or you guys teleport back because the friend had basically come back, said, "Hey, you guys finished, congrats," and is now teleporting you back. And actually no dream this time, as you manage to teleport back, and he looks at you all and says, "Well, it's been a great time
Oh man, I can't
getting
see
to know
anymore.
you. It's been a great time getting to know you all, and I hope that someday in the future that we will get to meet. You asked for my name. You can call me Tenebris."
I'd like to insight check that.
Maybe an insight check.
Ooh.
And my D4 for guidance. That's a 22.
You can tell he's being truthful about the name, but his intentions seem kind of evil inclined, if that makes any sense.
I mean, I was already suspecting it with the necrotic energies that been sensing, so
Yeah. And it's kind of, because you guys use necrotic energy, or you use specifically a necrotic energy, but his seems to be of his own power. As yours comes
seems
from
a little bit more malevolent.
Yeah, and you can tell, I would say make me an Arcana check, whoever wants me to.
Ooh. I'm smart. That's a 4.
5.
5. Yodelay?
Hey, smart one.
I'll say
The rich kid. The rich
Yodel-
kid's the smart one. Makes sense.
And it's also because you were also suspicious of him at first. You can tell there is some sort of powerful magic coming from him. He is very powerful. You can tell that.
Aiden, my detect magic would still be up.
Yes. Yeah, you can tell he's very powerful. His magic is not beyond comprehension, but definitely like powerful. Yeah.
Does he have any magic items on him that I can sense?
Not as far as you can tell.
No. So it's just him exuding the magic. Okay.
Yeah. And it appears to be this sort of mix between it's mostly necromancy. And necromancy and illusion. So, but you guys find
Question,
yourselves...
do we see a book on his hip or in his hands or... No,
Nope.
nothing. Okay.
He says, I so do hope to see you all again. It's been a great visit. It's been a few, 100 years since I've seen someone in this area. And so he sort of bows and says, I wish you the best of luck in your journeys. And if there's no further questions, I will leave.
Guy's up to something.
No.
All right.
He stinks of ulterior motive.
So he snaps his fingers and disappears in the necrotic energy, and as he disappears, you hear the cackling from him. And you all find yourselves back at the hut, or at least on this side of the hut. And
Do we have a sense of how much time has passed since we originally got in the Mirror Feywild?
maybe like 3 hours
Okay.
at like the most. You guys have not been here for long.
And as you guys look over, you just see Yuri just fighting with his backpack. It's just bouncing everywhere. Guys, I got a wet cat here. He's not very happy. Why did we splash into the water? I thought we had water walk.
I'm about to say at this point.
Arlen looked tired. I thought maybe a good float in the water would do him some good. You know, float therapy is one thing that you should really look into, Yuri. It's really relaxing, helps remove a bunch of stress from the body. Just has great rejuvenation properties.
Yeah, it was good for me, so I'm good.
Let's
But
say,
we'll take care of Janice from accounting and dry her off.
let's say
Janice
Janice
gets out of the bag, and she's just like a fluff ball of blinks in and out of fluff. Just everywhere.
and you dry off Janice, and Janice starts sniffing the ground for a moment, and you see her look up at you, Yuri, and meow at you, and like start looking in the direction she was sniffing.
Okay, let me. That's the spell I wanted. Okay, I will cast, because I have very few times that this actually works without a spell slot. Speak with animals. I have the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration, which is for 10 minutes. The knowledge and awareness of many, so that she limited to her intelligence. Information about nearby locations, monsters, whatever they can perceive or have perceived within the past day. So, I can talk with Janice.
Janice looks at you and says, I smell something. Something
What do you
that's...
smell, Janice?
It smells really delicious.
I will, Hey guys, I can talk to Janice for 10 minutes here. She says there's something delicious nearby. Should we let Janice lead the way this time?
I think so.
Okay. Janice, let's go.
All right, and Janice starts walking allow me to do something. Alright, and we are back. As Janice leads the way, you see a small...
As Janice is leading the way, do we notice, like, after she got in the water, did she change in any way from the healing waters?
No.
I'm trying to figure out magical creatures and, like, how this works with the mirror Feywild, whatever.
Yeah. But Janice smells something really good. How long does your speak with animals last?
10 minutes.
10 minutes? Okay. That's a concentration, correct?
No, it is.
Oh, it's not?
No, this is completely just it's comprehension, basically. So maybe she's talking to me, maybe I'm just understanding what she has when her little paws, when she does her tippy taps.
Okay. So you all find it's so weird because it's almost like a complete utter shift. It's not any sort of relaxation into it. It's just an immediate shift into a forest. And as you get there, you see these big, beautiful trees. And so you see Janice walk up to one of them and starts like scratching at it, trying to get up on it. Like that fruit up there.
I look at the fruit, I climb the tree and get the fruit.
Okay. And at this point, I need you all to... We're going to go into initiative as all of a sudden... and you are still up in the tree, by the way.
I'm in the tree, yeah.
Let me move you guys over here. Hold on. Did I already move you guys over here? No, I did not. There we go. I think it's this one, if I am correct. There you go. All right, place yourselves at... Let's go with this one right here.
All right.
Bloop, I'm in a tree.
As all of a sudden, your favorite monster dad pops out of the ground.
Oh no. Ah!
As two boo-leys pop out of the ground. And... Alright, so we're going to be starting off with you, Yuri. As you see these two boo-leys pop out of the ground.
What's a 17 and a 15 on... No, I got a third attack too. Oh, and a natural 20.
Oh gosh.
And that was on my third one, which would be my double. Okay, so 23 and 25. No, not 23. It's 18. So plus 5. 23 and no, whatever. It's plus 20. It's like 20. Okay, so that would be a bunch. 14 plus 6. 15.
I'm so sorry, Mark.
Plus
I love the baby.
This is gonna did not expect that. Okay, so 68
Oh no.
2d6 plus 45. And then pierce.
Which one are you attacking?
The one that is over here by Arvin.
You said which one is dead wrong, Aiden.
Yeah, no. Was that right? Because it's 2d. Yeah, there's an extra. So 2d8. 2d6 plus. That's 15. Yeah. Damage. 77 points of damage.
Okay.
Like
Anything
I'm
else?
still in the tree, and pass turn.
Awesome. It is Harlan, your turn.
All right, let's start with Umber Knuckle attack.
Okay.
Actually, is it? What's the lighting like here?
Very bright.
Okay, so just a regular roll. A 20 non-natural.
That'll hit.
I need a stunning Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Con saving throw coming right up. 24.
Okay, another Umber Knuckles hit. 27 to hit
That'll hit.
for 8 points of damage. I need another con save.
What was the first one? Damage.
First one was 10.
Okay, it's dead.
Oh! Yuri just loosened it for me.
I actually, I still did another 7 damage on it because I forgot the second 2d6. So, yeah, you killed it. Good job.
All right. I'm going to run over here for that second strike. A 27 to hit,
Yep.
8 points of damage, and
Okay.
I need another con save.
Alrighty. Hey, 14.
14 does not save. It is stunned. So I'm going to flurry of blows with my Umber Knuckles
Gotcha.
with advantage. 27 to hit
That'll hit.
for 13 points of damage.
Okay.
And then 21 to hit
That'll hit.
for 11 points of damage.
Okay, anything else?
That's it.
All right. My surprise guys' turns. 'Cause they were
Oh.
stealthing. As
Aha.
you see, 2 pixies. Let's go with Alaxador and Yuri. Make me wisdom saving throws.
Hate me today. That's what I've just heard. You hate me.
21.
23.
There
Okay.
we go.
So they try to cast polymorph on you. Now they're going to run out of here. And Alaxador, it's your turn.
So, Alaxador is kind of looking a bit different since the last fight. As he switches into that fighting mode, and you see his weapon, a sigil, a rune, if you would, has appeared on the palm of the hand, as well as on his holy symbol. Also has a rune. One is kind of misty, kind of like a cloud. The other emblazoned like fire on the hand. And he looks at him and goes, these boo-leys need to go down, attacking us out of nowhere. And as he goes to swing with his hand, he actually gets bigger. And you see him grow in size. Aiden, I actually can't make my mini bigger, but
Don't worry, I got you.
Size large.
Yeah. That's scary.
As you just see him, just like as he's growing, like the necrotic energy, instead of like seeping into the scales underneath, like it has in the past when he's fighting, it like makes him bigger.
Look, he's a young dragon.
And I will swing with the Staff of Withering. That is a 17 to hit.
That will hit.
Wonderful. I'm going to pump a charge into it.
Okay.
Plus use my Channel Divinity. Because why not?
Did you do that with advantage, by the way?
No, I did not.
It is stunned.
Okay, so I'll roll one more. Maybe I'll get that crit. I do.
No, yeah, that's my luck. So now you're definitely gonna pump a charge into it.
Oh yeah, no, I was already pumping a charge into it. So I'm going to roll all of
This
this.
guy's not gonna get a turn.
D6s, 2d10s, so that becomes 4 for that. And then because of the giant feature, it's also d6s. Okay, and here is the roll. Um, 42 plus 2 plus 15, so 59 points of damage as Alaxador grows big and just takes the staff and just right across the face, open hand with the staff of withering.
He looks very, very
Just
bad.
Smacks the crap out of this thing. And as that happens, Aiden, I'm double checking here to make sure that I can do it, or is it a bonus action? Oh, actually, I didn't do everything. I need it to make a strength saving throw. And I'm not sure it can because it's incapacitated. Can it?
It's stunned.
I think
It's stunned.
well, but it's also incapacitated because it's stunned, and I believe I think it's only dex checks.
It automatically fails strength and dexterity saving.
Okay, so yes, so it fails.
Cool. So this would also be part of that crit. As it gets hit, you see chains of fire spring up from underneath it for 15 damage, and it is now restrained as well.
It's now dead.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
It's barely alive.
And on its turn, it will take 2d6 fire damage until it breaks free of these chains, as the chains themselves are just made of fire.
Okay. Our loop's turn.
And that is everything I can do.
Arlo, just walk up and punch it.
So funny thing, I rolled a nat 1 on that saving throw, and this guy has 2 hit points left. So Arlube kills it.
Yes.
How does Arlo want to do it?
As the sacred, as the sacred flame comes down and just surrounds this thing, when the fire surrounds it, it's stunned, and it's just like, I'm just gonna give up, and it falls over and dies. As we are out of initiative.
They're still pixies.
And I can hit them from really far away.
Okay, they have 1 hit point, so you're just gonna kill them.
Does a 12 hit?
12, I think hits.
Okay, so they each take way too much damage because the bare minimum is 17. So, yeah.
Yodelay tried to get him with his thing as like his bolus and rolled an out 1. All right.
As I am still big for a little bit. I think it lasts a minute.
You're so big. Will you go up to that tree and get my bolus out of it?
I got you, Yodelay. Then I grabbed the bolus out of the tree.
Yeah. So Janice, of course, like darts back far away from the battle as soon as it happens, and then comes back and is like, I want that one, and she points to a purple fruit.
Dagger out, cuts it, and hands it, tosses it down to her.
Janice starts eating, and you see Janice grow a size larger.
Yeah.
Good
So
Janice.
So she is now a displacer beast.
Oh, she's actually a displacer beast now?
Now I want one of those fruits.
Is there any other purple ones there?
Yes.
Okay. So I will cut one down, and can I use my herbalism kit to know anything about this fruit? I know like maybe cook stools or whatever, but would herbalism do anything?
Herbalism kit. Let me have it.
Okay, well then I hand it over. I hand the purple fruit to my fighter.
Okay. Yodel?
Oh no, I already ate it.
Oh, maybe a Constitution saving throw.
I don't know what that cat's talking about. This doesn't taste that great.
Maybe a Constitution saving throw.
I'm super good at those.
No. Nat one.
This can't be possible. How are you rolling all these nat ones?
We used all our nat 20s in a previous edition.
So Yodel, you shrink to a size smaller. And
I'm not mad at that.
so you guys just have this little tiny Yodel right now.
Is that permanent?
You don't know.
Yodel, you just turned into a halfling. Oh, wait a minute. We don't know what halflings are. All right. You just turned into a tiny person.
The kid.
Well, my
Arlo-
hope is
Arlo's
that
died.
my hope is that it is permanent, so that Janice is
So
Janice.
you could ride Janice.
You could ride Janice.
mounted combatant.
Now we're talking. We're both displaced.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Um, Can we get anything off of these bodies?
There's nothing.
There's nothing.
Okay.
Looking at the fruits, using a poisoner's kit that I am proficient with, is there anything that would be poisonous or
Maybe a check with that.
And
Okay.
what was the herbalism check also, Aiden, for Yuri?
They didn't make it because he ate the fruit immediately.
Yodel
so-
ate it?
Oh, well, he can get you another one.
Wisdom plus proficiency. So this is going to be +9 to the roll for the d20 with a d4. That's going to be a 31.
Okay. So I'm gonna say you know so much about these fruits that you can tell that all of them are pretty similar. The purple one specifically makes a monstrosity grow a size larger permanently, and makes a humanoid or any other type of creature shrink for 24 hours.
Oh,
Well, there you go.
So you are. I'm not gonna make you small for the rest of the campaign, Yodel.
That would be hilarious.
So yes, Janice is now a displacer beast.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm going to. We'll handle that on another
Yes.
time. But she's now walking beside us. She's a member of
Yeah.
the party now.
For now,
and now Arlube can ride her.
That's true. For now, Janice will be learning how to use her new body.
Yeah.
For the sake of, I don't want to put that together quite yet. So
Yeah. We'll handle that another day.
We'll go
Yeah.
through training in the off hours.
Yes. And Janice is like, whoa, I'm really big now, and the speak with animals wears off.
It fades. Yeah.
Yeah. It's your meow. Meow.
I give her all the scritches and another good berry because she's probably hungry. You know, she's much bigger now and probably
Yeah.
much hungrier than she was.
All right. So you all make it back to the hut or the monastery, small monastery,
Mhm.
and the portal is still there, open.
That's good.
So what you guys like to do?
I will just, I think, go on through the portal if there's nothing here that we feel like we need.
Before we go in, I feel like this was productive. on multiple fronts, but George is being wanted by more than just things from the hells.
Well, I think actually George is attracting. Like there's I don't want to say aura as an official aura, but it's like evil things can sense that George is around and they know what George is capable of doing.
Maybe. The creature in the lagoon tried to pull the tablet out right before the fight. But it does seem that we are attracting more of these individuals. As we get more of them, I suspect things from further away will sense it.
Well, fortunately, I think we're quite capable of taking whatever might come our way for a little while anyway, especially with Janice.
Yes, that's a great addition.
Yeah.
Yuri, did you change arrows?
Well, so you know how I've been kind of practicing and shooting for longer ranges, kind of keeping my distance. Well, when we were fighting the octopi with the goldy things and stuff like that, I was focused on certain aspects of where, and you could call me some sort of a sharpshooter now. I'm getting pretty good at this bow.
I thought you hit the arrow right into the other arrow on one of those shots onto that boo-leys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did some pretty decent damage, and I can figure out. I've known animals, all of my life. I know where the vital organs and stuff like that, so I know how to take something down pretty quickly.
And Alaxidor, I gotta say, I wasn't expecting you to get so big.
I don't know where that came from. I mean, it was almost like a memory. When that creature teleported us the first time, it registered in my head, and they just started to make sense, and then it happened. I don't know. It's definitely was interesting.
Excellent. Yodelay, except for you being a little bit shorter, did you grow in any powers? You'd be quiet.
Yeah,
You're
kinda.
As I've been adventuring, I just get stronger and stronger the whole time. I really feel like I'm really coming into my own.
It looks like you grew a little bit of muscle there. Did you eat your spinach?
Strong to the finish because I ate my spinach.
We've done it again. We have broken the DM.
and you see Yodelay's echo just appears to be. I want to say just for fun, it's taller. His echo is taller than him.
Yeah.
So your echo's just looking down at you, Yodelay, like what?
Can his echo give him like a piggyback ride?
I look at my echo and be like, carry me.
Can your echo physically interact with objects like with like you permanently? I don't know if it can.
It totally can. It's a physical thing.
Okay, awesome. So
I'm sorry. It totally can. It's a physical thing.
So you just get on its back like Yoda from Empire Strikes Back and start riding. And you'll be like this for another 24 hours. Woo!
20 hours. Only a minute long.
I think we took care of the lagoon, but I would expect something else when we get back.
I would be ready for anything when we get back.
Sure, by now the UNT have noticed that they didn't get what they wanted.
Yes.
And make me.
We should head immediately to the town, to village, and make sure the mayor is doing all right.
Make me a history check, actually. Someone. Anyone.
21.
So you can tell that the Yuan Ti from earlier probably weren't actively working for this creature. They were mind controlled and basically being used. You do remember that the lizard folk and the turtles have a strong disdain for Yuan Ti.
Right. But by the creature or by something else?
By the creature.
Okay.
But the creature wanted the urn for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can kind of assume that it's probably because it was worth a lot, so it wanted more in its hoard.
We should also try to figure out what this crystal ball does.
Yeah.
I think one of the individuals on the other side of this portal might be able to take care of it.
Let me ask a question to the DM. Does it seem like if someone were to attune to this crystal ball, that they would learn what it is?
So I will say that it has something special you have to do to it before you can attune it.
Okay, good. Well, then I say we head on back to the portal.
All right. So you head on back.
Yodelay, did you happen to take some of those parts for fun things?
I could do something really fun with one of these boo-ley heads if one of you needs a shield.
I don't think I can use a shield,
I'm using one right now.
but maybe it'd be a better shield. What kind of shield would it do, Yodelay?
Well, you would gather the spirit of the boo-ley within yourself and be able to and gain their tremor sense.
Wow, that would be pretty cool.
That would really affect you in the darkness spells,
That would
Alaxidor.
help. That would definitely help.
You get 10 foot of tremor sense. So you'd see what was going on around you without seeing what's going on around you.
Yeah, so you can craft that whenever you get back.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have the smith's tools, so
Yeah. So you guys take the
Yes.
head of the boo-ley and go through the portal. Yeah. And you just see Tua and Jim's jaw just drop as you guys walk through. Just looking at Yodelay specifically. And then they see the displacer beast and they're like, what did you all...
I guess if you wanted
it's
to put
been
it
like
in,
100 years. I don't know. This is Yodelay the Third.
100... That's not how that works. Last time
No.
someone went in there.
Alaxidor is pulling your leg, but I will say that in layman's terms, you might say we as monster hunters leveled up.
Well, except Yodelay.
Well,
He kind of leveled down.
that's how you win for losing, or lose for winning. I'm not sure.
Right. So, they say, well, welcome back. I hope you at least fixed the problem at the Healing Lagoon.
The healing lagoon should be healed. Yes.
The Healing Lagoon should be healed, yes.
Doctor, heal thyself.
And they say, great. So, give me 1 second.
Question.
Do we notice anything?
Nope.
Nothing's changed?
Nope.
Do we know that the person that brought us from the Healing Lagoon, she was a caster, right?
Jim? Yes.
Yeah.
The Forge Cleric.
Oh, good, Jim. Can you identify maybe what this crystal ball is? We found it in the Morkoth's lair.
Ah. Yes, let me see that. And you see her take it and she says, oh, interesting. So if we crack this open very carefully, which I can attempt to do, it can get the available gem for a peripept of wound closure.
Periaptive room.
Periaptive wound closure. Can't speak.
I think that goes to Arlen.
That would be nice. That would, the one who usually gets hurt the most.
Well, that's quite wonderful, actually. Jim says, "I'm so glad you guys did well."
We should definitely head back and double check that.
You should ask her about the guy that was teleporting us around.
Yeah, oh yeah. There was also a guy there. You ask, Yodelay.
There was a guy teleporting us around. He looked very shifty. Very shifty.
What did he look like?
We never saw his face. He was always covered in robes. Walked with his hands behind his back. Said it'd been several hundred years since anybody had been in and conversed with him.
I've never seen him. I've been in there multiple times throughout my 300 years of living, and I've never seen him. I don't know why he would choose to approach you.
He knew us all by name.
That's
especially
concerning.
Yuri. We did not like that, especially in the Feywild.
Yes.
Names have power.
Tell you what, let's head back to the Healing Lagoon, and let's just celebrate.
Yes.
And you see Tua walk over to you, Arlen, and he sort of bows to you and says, "If you are to ever need any extra training in any sort of other monk ways, come to me. I can teach you a few things."
I would be honored, Master, to learn your ways.
Say, it might help your party. Little bits of my way, which allows some healing, could be helpful.
That would be good.
But I see that you have already chosen a monastery. So you can,
Yeah, she is my home, but it's always good to learn other paths as well.
yes. So if you wish to return, come back anytime. And take care of that tablet, Alaxidor. Everyone will try to get it if they learn of its presence.
I also suspect that things can sense it
Yes.
because the creature in the lagoon, that's what it was after.
The closer a creature is to the arcane, the more they will notice it. So if you come across someone without arcane abilities, they more than likely won't even notice it. But a cleric, druid, wizard, sorcerer, warlock, any of those will know its presence, at least a little bit.
Or a creature that has
Spellcasting
abilities to do
abilities.
arcane. Correct.
Yes.
Also, it seems creatures from other planes have spilled into that Feywild. That creature was, we think, from the Astral Sea.
You spoke of a shadowy creature. Or a
Yes.
humanoid. There have been rumors of a dark spirit stealing the light and life from these islands for a very long time.
Do you think that was the King of Monsters that we heard about on the other island?
Perhaps. But whatever his game is, I have no idea.
I didn't trust when he said he would see us again. He seemed like I know as one who follows the Lady of the Night, I have access to some of the powers that she has. But his, even though it was same, it seemed more malevolent.
Yes.
More desire for destruction instead of balance and peace.
Whatever his game, I have no clue. But maybe brings into question how long he's been here. Throughout the many thousands of years our civilizations have existed, we've rebuilt and been destroyed many times by different creatures. Let's say Aklis was one of those creatures. and he spilled into this area somehow. But none of us have ever known how he got here.
Is it possible that that creature was the one that chased the three out of the Fae? That created our world?
Perhaps. But we do not know for certain. Let's say...
If that's the case, that's something I don't want to face.
Yeah, and of course, do you know the current situation about the three Fae?
Currently, no. I mean,
Well,
on our island, the three Fae are talked about rarely because our island worships the Magma Lord.
yes. Only 2 of the 3 are still alive.
That doesn't seem good.
The one that my friend Jim here praises, his name is Kai, perished a long time ago. Due to, let's just say, a war that sort of was harsh, let's just say.
Sounds like it.
The other 2
But one-
remain alive as far as I can tell, but they have since disappeared.
Well,
Do you think there might be a way to bring Kai back?
To bring back a god is almost nearly impossible. Well, I mean, I suppose it is a fae, but we consider them gods on this island. For the other gods don't really have a connection other than the Mother of the Night and apparently your Magma Lord and Storm Lord. I do not know what types of creatures those are, except for the Mother of the Night, who I'm pretty certain is an actual god.
Right.
I have no clue what the Magma Lord or the Storm Lord is. And as you all have this conversation and prepare to head off back to the Healing Lagoon, that's where we're going to end it.